Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is July 21st, Tuesday, and I have two trades that I want to talk to you about. This first one right here is a trade that I'm still currently in right now. It's CL oil. And over here, pre-market, we got a big push up. Order flow is showing a lot of buyers coming in, and we had a level right here, which is looking backwards, which is it's actually a SR, a support resistant line right there. So I guess that was to be expected. But this next bar was a great push up when it broke market profile. With the strength that it had behind it. My thinking is it's actually going to stay above the profile for today. So I went ahead and I bought a CL futures contract. I went long on it. At a market order, I got in at 50.93, and I'm thinking it's still gonna push up, so we'll see. I set a take profit. I'm looking back here, looking backwards, and this was a top that's been tested over here and over here. I'm thinking it's gonna get tested one more time. So I set a profit, take profit order at 51.50, right there on the top of that bar there. And it did a good push up, but on this red bar right here, it did a good push up to the 1 deviation level, and then it just came to an abrupt halt. And I should have been aware of that, but I don't know what I was thinking. So anyhow, I originally set my stop at 50.85, which is just above this 0.5 standard deviation line, and it's a 8-tick stop, pretty tight stop, which is how I prefer to keep my risk management in check. And so what I've done now, I'm still active in this trade. Right now it's sitting at 51.03. I moved my stop right there to the deviation. My take profit right there to the deviation at 51.38. And actually, let me change that, stick to my own rules, to 51.37. Give me just a second. 51.37. Okay. All right, not my stop, my take profit at 51.37. And then I moved my stop to break even now. So this is pretty much just a freebie trade. So the profile is showing, just equal buyers and sellers coming in right now. So it's gonna be pretty difficult to say what happens with this one, but I'm still thinking it's gonna stay above the profile. So I'll get stopped out if it gets to this white line right here, which is okay because that's a break even then. And then I'll be able to reassess this trade again and see if I want to go long on it again or just sit it out. I'm not sure. So we'll see, but this is still an active trade. As you can see, volume down here at right about 10 o'clock. It started breaking expected volume. And then we're just kind of sitting still right now. So hang on, let me refresh this one. Just saw my bar timer had stopped. So I'm watching my futures contract also, and I'm getting a live updated price on that one. So okay, anyway, here we go. We're 3 ticks above the stop right now. 4 ticks in, it's going back up. So it's just kind of lingering in this area right here. Right there. So okay, let me pause the video for just a moment, and I will get into this other trade, which is gold, but I need to pull up my other chart so I can show you what I did. This was a successful trade here, and give me just a minute and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. This is the other trade that I wanted to talk about. I had to shut it down for just a moment because I got so many more windows open again and testing out a few different things over here on the Gomi ladder made it really slow. So I had shut it down while I was recording this video because I kept getting stalled. This is GC. This is gold, and this was a scalp trade that I took back at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, so about 40 minutes ago. Okay, this particular trade, what I was looking at was, I was looking over here, see if I can get these bars coordinated here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This particular bar here was kind of a trigger area for me. Now, this pink dotted line, this is value area low for the market profile. It breached it, but it came on down here to these red areas. These are active lines that change with the market. And when I saw this bounce on this particular bar, it was kind of a heads up, because as the bar bounced, I started, if you can come over here and see where the order flow is actually coming in at. I don't know if I can actually show this or not. Yeah, well, anyway, you got your difference. This stuff is so small. I know what I'm looking at, but I can't really explain it here. So anyhow, just bear with me on this one. Flow started really coming in, but it came in hot and heavy on this particular bar here. Though it showed low expected volume, you got a big difference between the last bar and this one here. So it didn't move super fast. I shouldn't say hot and heavy. It came in hot, but not compared to this next bar over here. Anyhow, when I saw it broke profile, back into the profile area, what I was looking at was down here we broke expected volume, and it broke heavy. Over here between this 332, this volume that came in on this one, and the 764 volume that came in on this one, this bar started moving really quick. So I got in a futures gold long at 11.047. So right here, this red bar wasn't there at the time to do it. Yeah, well, I guess it was, but it came in late before this trade actually popped in. So I jumped in here, and I was just thinking, technically it meets the profile rules, but with this bar closing right on the profile, I'm thinking almost just a deviation move, and it actually broke deviation, but I had my take profit set at 11.063. One tick below this 0.7 deviation. So it took profit there. There's still a really good chance this is going to get up to 11.10.3. So we're just kind of going sideways at the moment, but I'm thinking it's probably still going to get up that way. But I just wanted to get into a quick scalp trade this morning, just to get a little bit of profits going in. So because I'm actually waiting for another gold bounce here. I'm thinking it's probably going to get up to the 1 deviation level and then bounce down. So we still have about 45 minutes or so before I'm looking at that level, but it'll be my last trade of the day if it actually comes. So those are my trades for today. Let me see where I'm at on oil, and looks like I'm stopped out. Do I still have that chart up? No, I don't. Okay, yeah, oil is trading right now at 50.85. And Yeah, my stop was at 1593, so I'm stopped out of that one, which is okay. So I'm 1-1 for the day. 1 win, 1 loss, but my loss is actually a break even. So, so I'm still ahead for the day so far. So I'm gonna look for this one more gold trade, and I will talk to you guys later. I won't record it on this video. If one comes out, it'll be a separate video. So, all right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys.